So this guy says about the latest podcast, and then he goes on to give a suggestion, and then after a very, very serious email with serious topics and no humor at all, he says, and now some jokes.
And it goes to like a page and a half of jokes.
A page and a half of you might be a redneck Jedi if jokes.
That's fantastic.
That was a truly legendary email.
Yeah, and I'll just I haven't even picked any of these out. There's like 20 of them. Here's one. Here's my favorite probably that I just now saw. You might be a redneck Jedi if the worst part of spending time on Dagobah is the dadgum skeeters.
The dadgum skaters.
Oh, that's awesome.
And camouflage cloaks. If you've ever heard the phrase "May the Force be with y'all," look, Brian's getting. I'm gonna forward these to you because you're just.
Yeah, I was reading through some of those. I was cracking up. Man. Well, of course, if you're in Wamplerville, you're always 15 minutes late. So
yeah,
15 times 5.
My favorite is anytime we go to a show, like when we were going to NAMM, you're like, all right, we got to be out of here no later than 1. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, well, it's going to take some time to load up the trail. You know what? I'll just come out at 9. And you're like, okay, cool. I'll meet you out there to load. 4 o'clock rolls around, and you're just now coming out. Sorry, I was on business meetings all day.
You ready for beer?
I'm like, but you're drunk.
It was really good business.
Yeah, it's only half true. No,
that's the slight exaggeration. Just buzzing. I wasn't drunk.
But I ate a whole pizza.
But this is a tap tempo tip. Ooh, tongue twister. Say that.
Tap tempo tip. Tap tempo tip.
That's easier to say than solder party.
It is.
Yeah,
or struggle snuggle. No.
Yeah. That's what Brian tries to call work. Is he calls it a solder party. He's like, come over, let's have a solder party.
I thought you were still talking about
not the struggle snuggle.
I'm like, yeah, I don't.
No, although he sent me this picture the other day.
Oh, this is awesome.
He sent me a picture. Maybe we could have Logan edit.
Yeah,
we can edit
it. Yeah.
So if you watch this on YouTube, hopefully we can get that.
You've got to see this picture, so you have to watch this on YouTube.
But what he did is, I think he paused his television, and he snapped the picture of it, and it was 2 female MMA fighters in a very, very awkward
opposite
positions. Opposite positions. L7, if you will.
L7.
Yeah, I'll give you a second for that visual. L7.
I got it. Yeah, nothing drawn out there.
I'm talking to the listener just in case because they hear the
opposite.
They were in an L7 position. And by the way, feel free to use that. Just give me a little credit for it.
Email in a podcast.
Technically, they were grappling, so they were wrestling on the ground. If that's
what you call it. But
the way that they were doing it.
I am actually, you always make fun of me for grabbing my phone during these episodes, but it's too dang good, man. I have to find exactly what you said there. Let me see. Let me find it. Okay, you said, can I say that?
Yeah, you can't, because I was cracking up.
Yeah, he says, women's MMA. Is this still a struggle snuggle or light porn? And I'm at a gig, right? I didn't get this text till 1:30 in the morning. And you could tell he was so proud of it because the next day at 4:43 p.m., because to me it was one of those things I was like, oh man, I want to text back, but it's too late. And then the next morning you're like, the moment's passed. It's not going to be funny.
Yeah, and I was like all proud of myself.
Yeah,
I was like,
so at 4:43 he just writes back, nothing? I thought it was funny. That chick kept sticking her in the other girl's face.
they're like trying.
I think it's pronounced poontang, not pudding tang.
Yeah, it's supposed to be poontang, not pudding tang.
Pudding tang, is that what the astronauts say?
I don't think Bill Cosby would be proud of that one.
Oh man! Oh yeah! This escalated quickly.
But anyways, yeah. So.
The headlights and pedals.
It was very odd because, like, I'm a huge MMA fan.
Well, now we understand why.
I'm watching this for because I like MMA.
Can I say that?
And I'm like,
say that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So I was like, I'm oddly getting aroused here.
No, you
I
said...
don't know if I should probably change this now.
No, you said, I don't know whether I should be aroused or cheer on the fight. I said, why not both?
Foxy boxing.
Remember when that was supposed to be about tap tempo?
Yeah.
So if they played guitar, they'd have a delay. That's how we...
Oh, man.
No, that was like the circle.
That was the most
my
noise
gosh.
Max has ever made.
My mom is not going to be proud of this episode at all.
Man, dude, your mom doesn't listen to these.
I told my mom the show's
She
canceled.
does, because he texted me. She was like, "Oh, you guys were so funny yesterday."
Oh, that's awesome. I can't believe she listens to
She
these.
loves them.
She probably thinks I'm a nut now.
She always did.
Hey, we can smell our own.
I still have, and Mom, I love you, but I have a picture. You're at my house on Thanksgiving last year.
Yeah.
My mom had one too many glasses of wine. And so
family.
I took a picture of her feeling good, back on the couch, holding her wine glass up.
Straight tilted. She was tilted.
Oh, yeah. So so every time she calls me, that's the picture that comes up. So every time I answer, I'm like just cracking up. She's like, "What are you laughing about?" I'm like,
Nothing.
The favorite part of that day, Max, was obviously it's Thanksgiving. I wanted to watch football, and so did your brother. You know, your brother wanted to watch football, and there was a Modern Family marathon going on.
Modern Family's a show.
I want to
here in
watch
America.
Modern Family.
Yeah. So and she was like, this game's boring. Can we just watch some Modern Family? And she doesn't
The
talk
Modern
like that.
Family.
She doesn't talk like that. But anyway, she is a little tilted, right? You
Oh
know?
yeah, she was.
So
she had like a glass and a half, which is like a glass and a half over what she would normally have.
yeah. So like,
Actually, about 3 glasses.
but she had she kept saying Modern Family, and she was really into wanting to watch this show. So I was like, dude, your mom said Modern Family like 4 times.
Oh, that's right.
So
we
remember-
started keeping tally.
You kept tally on your whiteboard in
we
your
started
kitchen.
keeping tally every time, and then we started like trying to get her like, "Mom, what is it you wanted to watch again?" Modern Family. Modern Family.
And of course, your mom's a very bright person. She's no dummy. She knew what we were doing. I mean, she caught on. I mean, I wouldn't even say she caught on because I think she just knew from the get-go. But she played along with it, which was so funny.
Oh, it was
man.
hilarious. I remember how we had like 50 marks. It was great. And if she played guitar, she'd have a delay too.
Yeah, with tap tempo.
Probably with subdivisions.
My brain's just checked out at this point. It's like, I'm getting out of here. So for those of you watching, you're probably like, why does Max have a blank look on his face? That was just my brain left just this very second. I literally put it on screensaver mode. I just watched the ball bounce. That or like for those of you that are a little bit older, you remember the old '90s screensaver, the endless pipes that build themselves.
I do remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the other one I have.
That's awesome. That's it. Hashtag us, man. Everybody listening, you know, hashtag us.
Hashbrown wrong.
Yeah, hash brown wrong, hash brown right, tone curtain.
I need a T-shirt that says Hashbrown wrong.
You do.
Although I told Shelly this, she wants a T-shirt that says Hashbrown Mrs. Wrong? No, Mrs. Not wrong. I think Mrs. Always right. Yeah, I messed that joke up.
How about you get that joke right and you come back to it? Go ahead and text me.
Where's my phone at? Look it up, monkey.
Look it up, monkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mrs. Not wrong.
That's what
We'll try that joke next week.
Yeah, you try that joke next week.
Max has this joke that, like, anytime I say something mean to him, it's not a joke. He has a statement, a question he always asks me. What do you always ask me when I say something mean to you?
Oh, why are we friends?
Yeah. He always says, why are we friends?
The world would be not as awesome.
I was pretty fortunate that I used the JC120, but still I needed something to give me that, you know, because it's a rock band.
Right.
You know, so I used the Plexi Drive as well, but I had the 3-band EQ version, the prototype that I'm lucky enough to have. Do you have one, Max?
Have what, the prototype for the version 2? No.
Yeah.
I don't.
Why don't you have one?
Because Dad doesn't like me as much as he actually. It's true. It's like, yeah, you can have it
There
after
it
it comes
is.
out.
But if I only have 2 of them, I'm like, here you go, Travis.
You can have the broken one, but it doesn't work. That's your problem.
You work for a pedal company. Fix it.
Yeah. Fix it, monkey. Next day I'm covered in burns. How did this happen? I don't know.
I set my apartment on fire.
Yeah.
It smells like solder. Yeah, that
Technically, a potentiometer would be kind of like 2 resistors, though, that you can change the resistance as you turn one.
Okay.
The other one changes.
Okay.
But if you wire 2 lugs together and then use the outside lug, then it's a variable resistor.
Nerds.
I was waiting. I was
going to drag it out.
We've had some
longer.
people ask for a little bit more technical,
Yeah.
a little bit more technical explanation.
All right,
Yeah, and
for the
there you
next,
go, both
for the
of
next
you.
half hour, I'd like to talk about quantum physics.
There you go, both of you.
I'm not part of the technical discussion. I will leave now. Pop it back on screensaver mode.
What I do. What I do is I just listen to what he says, and then like later he'll say something, and for some reason my mind will regurgitate, be like, "That's the one with the non-inverting op amp, right?" And he'll say, "Yeah, of course." And I'm like, "Told you."
I'm just that guy that repeats the very last word he says. Be like, yeah, capacitance. Oh, capacitance. Yeah. Right.
Dude, I've probably told you guys a story about Repeater Guy.
You're your neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Guy.
Oh, I love Repeater Guy. I forget his name. I think he had a heart attack. That's terrible. I
So I'm going to have one twice. Repeater.
Oh, man.
Yeah, oh. But no, there's
Terrible.
Everybody was thinking it. I'm the only one that said it.
I was not thinking it.
Well, now you are.
I am thinking it, but I just get tired of them always going through my bags and everything, and for some reason, there's just more stuff that can be lost.
Right.
The more you bring, the more you can lose. So, yeah, I just brought.
So you brought
this.
the ones that don't mean much to you, then.
No, I brought the ones that I could easily replace.
At the proto version 2.
Right? Yeah. What's
At
that?
the proto version 2.
Well, it almost broke on me anyway.
I'd build him another one. That's okay, man.
His baby Nathan, man. You can have the broken or stolen one.
You know what? I'll let you borrow the one I have because
What's broken? Why the hell do I want to borrow it?
because if you open it up and you jiggle the resistors, it works again.
Jiggle the
This is why I don't like my prototypes being out in the world, because they're usually cobbled together and it looks kind of like someone threw up a bunch of wires and parts.
Yeah. But no,
I want to know. Would I?
But it's
You've seen pictures on Instagram. I'm talking about.
Yeah, of everybody else.
Oh gosh.
But Max got married.
I did.
It's
I got some new
official.
jewelry.
You guys said, oh, yeah, I didn't even see your ring,
Yeah, man.
right?
Bling, yeah.
Yeah, man. Are you used to it yet?
I am,
don't even
yeah, it
notice
took a little while. Although I do this thing where I dance around the apartment like a monkey. Do this. And I did it and my ring just flew off.
Oh.
So I'm not allowed to do that anymore. So now I got to do close fist monkey. What's funny, I did this and like I flew out, just boom, like in the air. There's this awkward moment where I was just looking at it and Shelly didn't notice. I'm like, oh man.
Maybe
So like,
she won't know.
yeah, so I looked at her exactly. I'm like, she won't notice. Literally, like it falls and it happens to fall like on her computer keyboard. It's like cling, cling, cling. And she was like, what was that? And she looks at me. I look in the air, look at the keyboard. She looks at my hand, looks at the keyboard, goes, Max. I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that anymore.
It was so funny. When she came over the other day, when you guys came over, I was like, what's up, Miss Jeffrey? And she goes, I miss Jeffrey. I miss Jeffrey. It was cute, man.
She lost her last name altogether.
Yeah, so she changed it legally yet?
Well, yeah, we're waiting on the documents to come back from the
Stacy
state.
waited like 6 months because she's embarrassed to be married to me.
F is in Frank Easter, like the holiday.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and this is still a sore subject. Like, if she listens to this, I'm going to be in trouble. But she can't stand to hear me talk anyway, so she's not going to listen to this.
So base control on the fuzz. Don't punish me, Stacy. Hashbrown wrong.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, then it makes its appearance. Some people are getting tired of the hash brown wrong, so what I say is, hash brown, get over it.
Hashbrown, quit crying. You're an adult.
But, here's another thing. I've noticed there are a few people that don't understand what hash brown means.
Oh, okay. You don't, Nevin, our intern?
Yeah,
Nogan doesn't know.
Like, while you're gone, I had a couple of these questions on email and through the YouTubes. And
Yeah,
so
it's me being an
explained that
idiot.
We're making fun of hashtags.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
Hash brown. And I got it off
people,
that.
His people, especially like Nevin, are...
You've never seen that commercial?
Logan's never
Like-
seen it.
Nevin / Logan. Nevin Nogan,
his name's Nevin.
our video guy here. He, him and his friends talk in strings of hashtags.
Yeah,
So
they
like,
do.
you're hashtag hot, you know, stuff like that.
He just
You
said-
always say
I don't know
that.
if you guys can hear him, but he said, "Never have I said that in my entire life." And the cool thing about Nevin is, I think he's 19. Are you 19?
No.
I wish. How old are you? So he's 17.
17.
So he's still quote unquote hip. Air quotes.
Right.
Right.
We're
Hip.
old to him.
Yeah, we're
and everybody
we're
else.
old to everybody.
That's Hashbrown Cray Cray.
Correct. He said, I don't know if you can hear me. He said, "I'm hip. You guys will break a hip." Oh, what a jerk. But
Nothing better, though, than a guy editing video listening to rap. He doesn't like guitar tone. What's wrong with him? I would
know-
fire him,
He
Vic.
didn't know who Rob Lowe was earlier.
oh, this is great too. We were talking about TV commercials, and he's like, "Oh, I love the Rob Lowe commercials. They're hilarious." And Max was like, wait, "Do you even know who Rob Lowe is?" He goes, "I don't have a clue."
He's like, but he's funny. Like, oh man, it's the first time I felt really old. I'm like, oh man, Wayne's World, dude, come on.
It's like my Chicago. It's my first old guy moment when we were driving to Chicago.
Called your head on it.
Yeah, I don't know. Have we told that story?
I don't think so.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, so Travis and I took this road trip up to Chicago for the weekend. He had a couple gigs he had to play, and I was just tagging along to help like carry in gear and 4-hour ride, just keep him company. So we come up to this toll booth, and a lady at the toll booth was like, "Hey, this would be like $4 or something." He's like, $4. I remember when this used to be like 75 cents.
No, I said, didn't it used to be 75 cents?
And she goes, "Yeah, a long time ago."
And I swear, as I was listening to her go a long time ago, like it seemed like it took for 30 seconds for her to say long, and like every second that went by, I just felt older and older. It was like a long time ago.
Your adolescence flashes before
Yeah,
your
I
eyes
know.
during this.
Yeah, it was like brutal. I was like, and then Max,
laughing.
and Max, when he finds something funny, he can't hold it back, so he's that's his laugh.
It is.
I want to hear people make videos of themselves doing their best Max laugh.
Shelly actually does one of the best ones. My wife does the best impression of me. Then it's like a mix between Seth Rogen and Yogi Bear. Hey, boo. I was like, I don't sound like that. She's like, I don't sound like that. it's perfect. Why is the recorder doing this today? But yeah, I'm like, I don't laugh like that. I don't laugh like that. Smart ass. Love you. So I know she
And
actually listens to these.
that's how Max was only married for 2 weeks. And remember that time I missed your wedding because I'm a best friend ever?
It's true.
I know.
Well, actually, you were there.
Huh?
You were there, and technically, I told Travis after the wedding, but I don't think I told him before. I didn't take a bunch of pictures of his face, and I went to Kinko's, and I blew up his pictures of his face like twice the size of a normal head, right? And I put them on like painter stir sticks, and I had 4 of these pictures. So like I had a happy face, a shock face, like a who farted face, and an angry face, right? So like there's like pictures, like formal pictures of like Travis's head, and like with all the groomsmen. And it got to the point where our photographer was actually calling the pictures Travis. He's like, "Where's Travis at?" We're like, whose car is Travis in? Like this sort of thing. It's like there are like formal pictures, like it's at this really nice park. It's actually where Rudy was shot, the movie Rudy.
Oh, okay.
Right? And so there's a big lake in the background, Notre Dame's in the background, all these bridesmaids and groomsmen all in formal tux, and Travis' face going. That's fantastic. Can't wait till they come out so I can show you.
That is awesome.
I gotta
That
see
is
that.
great.
That's gonna be awesome, man. So I was there, right?
You were there in spirit. Yeah, I actually did
Yeah.
a shot with you at one point in the night, I think. No, you'd probably wear a cowboy hat, and I just don't trust us either.
You can't trust anybody in a cowboy hat.
Can't.
And that's how we lost all of our Nashville audience.
Now, I used to say boots too, but I actually kind of want a pair of cowboy boots, I think.
Dude, I love cowboy boots. They're so
I think
comfortable.
that, and I can probably get behind the belt buckle too, but I don't think I can get behind the hat.
No, I couldn't do the hat unless somebody said, "Hey, here's a recording contract that's got a $250,000 signing bonus. Here's a cowboy hat."
So you'd fit in Nashville.
I don't think
And that's how we lost all our Nashville.
I'm teasing.
Remember that time? Oh, that's too mean. I can't say that.
I will say that.
What I said the first time we walked into Nashville.
Yeah.
I said I need to find me a singer with low self-esteem.
Daddy issues.
Yeah. I said I need to find me a lead singer with daddy issues and low self-esteem.
Well, that's the Chasing Tone podcast. Make sure you subscribe to our Facebook, Chasing Tone Podcast, Facebook.
Yeah, we better wrap it up on that note. The four
A
things that
type.
stick.
It could be a bulb with that type of resistor that
Okay,
senses light.
so that's all that is. The thing that sticks up, that surrounds the light bulbs, those four things, those are LDRs,
Those
right?
are LDRs, yeah.
And that's-
Light-dependent resistor, I think.
Ah, there you go. Okay, so now basically, those are, I didn't know those were resistors.
Yes.
That's cool. I mean, it makes sense now. So, yeah, see, I like the tech stuff, man. I just, I don't know a
So
lot
what you
about
want to
it.
do is take all your pedals apart and put LDRs in each resistor. Make it sound a million times better.
It'll
I
make
don't
it sound.
recommend that.
It'll make it sound. That's
Especially
for
not
sure.
your Wampler pedals, because then people will be emailing me and I can't help them.
And then they get mad. Yeah.
I got a phone call. Fingernail clippers won't work with every pedal. just the boss.
I just
PS1.
started clipping everything out of my pedals.
Don't
and they
start
quit
cutting
working.
stuff out. I wasn't even really sure how it worked. I'm just happy that it did.
Although there is a popular mod on one of your most popular pedals that you can clip something out and it sounds great, but I don't want to.
don't
wanna
say it. Don't say it. Because then I'll get emails about people trying this, and then it won't work. And then
You
that's
know what
more
I'm
of a
talking about,
just don't. No.
It's the one on the
Moving
bottom
on.
far right.
Of what?
Of the
website?
No. If you open up the back of this pedal,
You're just
the-
gonna have
no,
to
no, here you go.
No,
No.
don't,
If you open up
Travis,
the back of this
no.
pedal, the cap at the bottom far right.
Oh,
If you clip that
you're
sucker out-
talking about the.
Don't.
If you
I'm
clip
just gonna
that
forward
out,
them to you
it
guys.
makes it a little darker, right?
No.
It
If you
takes
clip it
away-
out. Yeah, it does make it darker.
It
Yep,
takes
yep.
away some of the high end. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just gonna forward those emails to you because I'm not dealing with those. Absolutely not.
He didn't
What's up?
say what
When
pedal.
people tell me it's too bright, I first of all make sure. Okay, let me just get back up.
Okay.
Train backing up here. We're talking about the ego compressor. Okay, so here's the
Can you blur stuff out? No good on video.
you might bleep that part out. So if
You can't bleep that out. Oh,
I want
it's
you
the
to
ego
blur out-
compressor.
and after you break it, email max@wamplerpedals.com.
No,
So anyway,
absolutely not.
He handles all our warranty information.
I do not. Nope, I quit. That's it. No, I don't really quit. But
make sure you write him long, detailed explanations
With a lot of questions.
with a lot of questions and
So
ask
help
him
me.
everything that doesn't have to do with guitar pedals. And you know what? Just call him. Just call him.
So help me
him,
God,
man.
if you guys use fingernail clippers, screw up your ego compressor, you're on your own.
Now, that does void the warranty, so don't do that.
It totally does. Yes.
I
Well, you
always-
gotta
we got sure sometimes I put them up at the table up there for anybody to grab as they're
But they
walking
never
by.
have them in big boy size.
See, that's the problem.
They get like in small and
Yeah,
medium.
they see Brian. They're like, oh, we need to send out
We need to
mediums.
send out the kid size.
We need to send out the mediums.
Yeah, just cut two of those and sew them together. That's comfort me.
We can ask the ladies to sew them together.
Could.
You know what
Right?
we could do? We could just stretch them a bunch.
I was thinking about just wearing it anyways. I actually did that. I think for
Instagram.
Instagram.
Just have, like, the
That's a
shirt come
woman's
up right
shirt,
there.
wasn't it?
Like
Yeah.
a baby Huey shirt. That'd be hilarious.
I did it for an Instagram. I think it was. You can go like look through our Wampler Instagram page. There's this like spaghetti strap tank top, and I had Wampler and like little tiny bejewels or whatever they're called.
Bedazzled. or
Bedazzled, yeah. So I just like put it on, stretched it out, and the logo went from like this big to like this big. I mean, like it almost tripled. It was like the Grinch's heart on Christmas. It just got huge. And the one went up to here. I seriously walked around the office for like 20 minutes and just drinking coffee. Like, what's up, ladies? Something to
By
do.
ladies, he means Kathy.
Yeah. I don't think I think it was just me, you, and Logan at the time.
I wasn't here.
I think
Oh,
Carla
no.
was here, wasn't she?
No, huh? This
No,
wasn't
yeah,
that long.
Sherry was here, yeah.
Sherry was here. Yeah.
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 Sherry's our other office lady. For those listening, don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. If you call in, she's the front line, right?
She's a nice, helpful voice in the beginning. So
Yeah.
you talk to me. It's like, what are you talking? I can't understand you. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Why are you drunk? I'm not drunk. I just mumble. Nogan's throwing the football around, knocking stuff over.
No,
Nogan won.
our rapping 17-year-old video editor, Nogan.
You can rap. You're doing
Nogan
You're doing
Marketing.
the M&Ms. You're doing M&M earlier.
He like-
M&M. Eminem. That's it. Yeah.
They're delicious.
Yeah. Guitar Tone.
Speaking
But-
of M&Ms, check this out. So like, Travis was eating M&Ms before we shot this video, right? This
And
podcast.
audio podcast.
And the audio podcast for those who are listening. He had a bunch of M&M wrappers. I'm like, you gotta hide those so the cameras don't pick them. So I have my hat, and he decides to hide all his candy wrappers in my hat.
Yeah. Hey, you asked me to hide them. I hid them.
So he hid them in my hat.
And now your hat will smell delicious.
I know. I'm really excited.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna drive home. You're just
That's how I crashed my car again.
remember when I almost made you crash?
Yeah. So there I was. No, I'm driving. I think home at the time. Yeah, leaving here, driving home, and Travis had left some like 5-10 minutes before me, so I wasn't even like really thinking I would see him or pass him on the road. And what happened was he had stopped for gas, got behind me, and I'm minding my own business. 55, set the cruise, da 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 da. Travis gets. And there's 2 lanes, and I'm in the right lane. He gets right behind me and just lays
in your blind spot.
in my blind spot, and just lays on the horn. Walk, and I do the Tommy Boy thing. It's like on the side of the road, swerve. And then
He's fishtailing going 55 miles an
I'm thinking like somebody's merging over and they're honking or something. I don't know what's going on. I'm almost like pissed my pants here.
The look on his face was sheer terror. And like I look over at him because by the time he hits his brakes and jerks the wheel of his car to the right,
I'm all white knuckle like,
and the look on his face, and then I look back in my mirror and he's fishtailing half his car's off the road at 55 miles an hour. And like part of me was like, oh my God, I hope he's okay. But most of me was like, dude, I got him.
dude, he fell up about the place. He called me. He was like, ah! Why are we friends? Why are we friends? Just crashed my car again.